What's up guys, Kool-Aid here, and today we're going to do a loadout video. I've been getting asked a lot of specifics about certain loadouts, so I figured I would just start doing one of these loadout videos on different classes on occasion, just so you guys know exactly what I am using when you watch me. Today's loadout is going to feature the Infiltrator, and I call this loadout the Nightcrawler because it just reminds me of Nightcrawler from X-Men 2, how he kind of pops in the cloak, pops back out, rinse and repeat. That's kind of how I feel when I use this setup. Now, this does revolve around using the submachine gun and nano armor cloaking. Those are the two biggest components of this loadout. So we'll just walk our way through it, starting with the weapons. Now, it doesn't matter what empire you're all going to want to use the submachine gun for this loadout. And as far as attachments go, I would recommend soft point ammunition. I really see no reason not to. We're going to use extended magazine just because these weapons have such good hipfire already. I think 10 extra rounds really comes in more handy than the extra hipfire. And then the most important part is we are going to be using a suppressor. This is the most important part of this weapon. The reason being is since we are using nano armor cloaking, we are not going to be able to clear our spot as much. We're not going to be able to stealth as much. So we're going to want to remain off that mini-map as much as possible. The suppressor is going to allow us to do that. So, that is a huge part about this loadout. We kind of want to remain stealth while not actually having to cloak, if that makes sense. So, as far as the pistol goes, it doesn't really matter. I like the harder hitting ones. For the TR, I like the repeater. It doesn't really matter. What matters though is again that you have that suppressor on, and at this point you should have the laser sight on. Since it shuts off automatically when you cloak, you don't even have to worry about it anymore. So I would again recommend going with the laser and the suppressor on the pistol. Now we'll move down to the ability slot. And like I said, we are going to be using nano armor cloaking. I do have rank 5 of this. And if you're serious about this loadout, if you like this loadout, if you like watching me use it, it is a good investment. It's fun. And you guys have seen my nano armor cloaking kind of review, and you guys know my exact thoughts on it. But I think it is fun to have, and I think it is something worth investing if you play Infiltrator a lot like I do. So that's what we're going to be using in our ability slot. Now for our suit slot, we do have Nanoweave armor. And I only have rank 4. And a lot of people are going to tell you that Nanoweave isn't very good for infiltrators and that it's not going to affect you very much until you hit rank 5. The reason for that is because we have 100 less shields in every class. So if you take 143 damage gun, it kills everybody without Nanoweave on in 7 shots within its maximum damage range. Every other class can buy rank 1 of Nanoweave and turn that 143 shot damage gun into an 8 shot kill. We cannot do that until we hit rank 5 of Nanoweave. And that's why a lot of people don't like or don't suggest Nanoweave for infiltrators. But what a lot of people don't realize is that once that gun gets out of that maximum damage range and the damage starts trailing off, then ranks 1 through 4 of Nanoweave will start to help you. It's going to help against different damage combinations. It's going to help against some explosive splash damage. And then when you pair that up with nano armor cloaking rank 5, or any rank for that matter, you're going to start getting different weird combinations of damage, and that Nanoweave is going to help you. You're going to see in this video I survived with a fraction of health. Would not have been able to do that without rank 4 of Nanoweave. If you watch my last montage, I did the same thing. I survived with just a little bit of health and then proceeded to kill like 6 or 7 more guys. So Nanoweave is a big help despite what a lot of people think, and ranks 1 through 4 are fairly inexpensive. I will be getting rank 5 eventually. It's just, that jump is a lot of points or a lot of certs. So I've been kind of holding off on that. But it is going to be something that I start working on probably the next double experience point weekend. Moving on to the grenade slot, I actually have EMP grenade in this loadout. And you can swap this out for frag or even decoy if that's what you want to do. This isn't a huge part of the loadout, but I'll tell you exactly why I like EMP. A lot of times when I'm running this loadout, I tend to run low on ammo without having a terminal hack nearby. And what this allows me to do is throw an EMP grenade and get a very easy kill with my pistol. You know, a lot of the times when you throw a frag, you basically waste it. People see that indicator, they run for it, run from it, and you know, it's just a wasted grenade. With an EMP, it's much harder to actually miss with that enormous blast radius and you know the sooner detonation. So it kind of assures me a very easy pistol kill if I'm out of ammo. That's the biggest use I've been getting out of it so far. And you know, I really only put it on just to kind of experiment with it, but I've kind of taken a liking to it now that submachine guns are out, and you know, now that I've been running this loadout. So it's not a big deal. You can swap that out for whatever you want, but I do like it. Next we have the utility slot, and there's only one thing I would ever recommend here, and that is your anti-personnel mines. Now this loadout, you might think about using med packs, but personally, anti-personnel mines are so versatile and so useful. I would just not feel right not having them on me. They saved my life more than med packs have ever saved my life in this game. So that is what I would recommend for the utility slot. So that's pretty much the loadout. One thing I do want to remind you is how important the recon detect device is for this loadout, considering that we're not going to be able to stealth that often. We really want to know what's in front of us. But anyways, guys, if you like these loadout videos, let me know. I will continue to do them. And if you did like this video, please hit thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I will talk to you all later.
Max is push out.